look at something else. I came across this band, Dead Pony, a little bit ago. I know almost nothing about them, which is typical. Um, that is not right. They have more than one music video. They also have live stuff. I'm pretty sure all these Vevo ones are also music videos, though. All right, we're gonna mix this up. We're gonna do a what I think is a music video, then a live session in what seems to be a studio, but maybe it's like a club. It's hard to tell. Then we're gonna do that definitely looks like it's from a concert, but it might be studio recorded audio. Ah, oh geez. Live or studio? I think we should do the studio when it's a choice between the two. And there's more live stuff. I think I'll hold off on looking at any more live stuff until we've looked at some of their music first. All right. All right. Let's start with 5 years ago in Sharp Tongues.
See the sunrise, no one in school. Get your knees high, always keep ticking.
Okay, I have to stop really quickly, only because I gotta talk about the video here. Um, it looks like this was recorded on like an old school camcorder. The 4:3 ratio, because there's nothing here really on the sides. Uh, yeah, I think YouTube is actually filling in this part. And this part is the edge of like whatever they used as like editing software. So, yeah. But it also has like VHS style artifacts in it. It makes it seem a lot older than it is. Because this was, I mean, I'm they released it at least 5 years ago. So I'm assuming that it was recorded probably 5 years ago. And, cassette camcorders have been like dead for years. My parents, when they finally bought a camcorder, I was in my 20s and it was a digital camcorder. So, yeah, yeah. I think it's safe to say the old school ones are pretty dead and have been since I was like a teen. So, yeah, very much a throwback. But let's keep going.
Get it over and over and over and get a reason. Not in my size, need some new shoes. Is your hair tied? Let it hang. Take it over and over and over and get a reason. Do you know where your head's at, honey? My love started life.
Okay, I'm gonna pause again just for a minute to give some first thoughts on the music. I mean, I already talked about the visuals, so now it's finally time to talk about the music. And it feels like pop punk, um, definite like rock undertones, but the like that guitar is definitely punk style. And even the way she's singing is very punkish, especially when he joins in, because this is like, male backing vocals at times. Um, but it's a very much punk arranged piece, though she sings in a very pop style. And I think the other instrumentation is more like rock or punk oriented, but like that guitar line is pure punk. So yeah, they're mixing genres. I think they're doing a decent job at that. Um, and yeah, this is 5 years ago, so you know this would be like the early stages of a band. Um, so what I hear as like rough edges are probably not things that are going to continue with their music. And I don't think, I mean, I know Vevo has like their label on this down in the corner, but I don't think that like Vevo was specifically like directing or composing this. I think they did like after work supports. That would be my guess. But this would have been like the early, first year or two of a band sort of video. Um, if it's not, that would be crazier because that's very much the vibe I'm getting from this. But yeah, let's let him finish.
Slip and slide with your made up facts, yeah. Happened once and your face went red, yeah. Not again, and I thought you would've learned, yeah. Do you know where your head's at, honey? My love's on its mind. I've had a little taste of something I cannot forget. Oh, you're a little bit easy. Put a sock in your big mouth, honey, and stop sucking lies. Living in your head, I'm putting it up for rent. You can see a problem with that anger in your eyes. Going once, going twice, pick it out and never forget. You can see a problem with that anger in your eyes. Going once, going twice, pick it out and never forget. Do you know where your head's at, honey? My love's on its mind. I've had a little taste of something I cannot forget. I know you're a little bit easy. Put a sock in your big mouth, honey, and stop sucking lies. Living in your head, I'm putting it up for rent.
Okay, that's an abrupt end. Um, so my other early thoughts on this band, definitely British. Definitely British. Uh, that accent is like pure British. Um, and yeah, there's a very strong like punk undertone to everything in this song. Even when they do like the instrumental section where there's no lyrics, it's very much a punk feel and a punk vibe. I think her like lyrics are the most pop oriented part of this performance. All right, let's hear some live from them. I know it's almost over, but I want to give some commentary because this is, I think, the same song as the last one. If not, I I apparently am confusing them. I don't think I'm confused about it, but yeah. Um, I think that they're having that very common problem that I hear a lot, which is that the vocal line is too low in the mix. She can scream it out like above the instrumentation, but realistically, at the mixing board, they should be raising like her gain. It and you can tell that really easily because just a second ago, she goes up there, she projects a lot, and the mic is just like a dud. There's no highs to her vocals. Um, and by that I mean the way it would look when you're like editing and modifying the audio. Not not like highs as in like high notes. So yeah, just a little difference there. But yeah, like when she really projects, the mic should get more of her voice. And here the mic is just not doing anything. It's like, yep, yep, this sounds just the same as before. Yep, yep. Which is not how she's actually singing it. So yeah, yeah, something is specifically hampering any more like audio on the mic track. So I would say it's probably not either the mic being set up correctly at like the mixing board level. And I mean, I saw the guy over in the corner doing the mixing board. So I know there's a guy supposedly doing this. The other thing is that the mic is just not that great, and I mean, they look like mics from here. So, I don't know enough about the mics they're using to be able to say if they were just really bad mics or not. Anyways, let's let them finish. There's only like 10 seconds left.
Stop stuck in life. Living in your head, I'm putting it up for rent.
And I caught it at the last second. All right. Before the next one, I'm going to go use the restroom really quick. I'll be right back.
7 tries, every night's a gamble. Even when I turn off all the lights, all I see are puzzles, yeah. I'd rather be dreaming, floating while sleeping, to islands in the sky. I need you to fly me away. 7 different ways of fighting off the storm we've been sleeping on. Yeah, digging up the ground, trying to find what's wrong. Plant a seed, burn it down, make it freeze. Drown it, then we shock it till we bring it to its knees. Heaven blowing on my dice, for a prize. Feel the breeze, hear it roaring like a night. Running, climbing, swimming, gliding, maybe I'm alright. I'd rather be dreaming, floating while sleeping, to islands in the sky. I need you to fly me away tonight.
And we're back. Let's go to the next one. Still very punkish.
Stuck in my room, buzzing around, getting on my nerves. Guys, leaving too soon, making no sound, but I move on and never learn. You love it, I need it, I know you feel conceited. You're running round in circles, I don't need to fucking hear it. I'm dying, you're losing, your face could use a bruising. What's falling out your mouth is nothing more than just amusing. Know it, I know it, I know it, I know. I know he's gone, I know he's gone. Know it, I know it, I know it, I know. I know he's gone, I know he's gone. I will buy, wasting time, getting somewhere good 'cause I got a life. 23, and never me, losing is the only way to set you free. No, there is no way. I feel it in my lungs, it's me and myself. When you rang, on every parade, I got my tongue locked up on my shelf. Know it, I know it, I know it, I know. I know he's gone, I know he's gone. Know it, I know it, I know it, I know. I know he's gone, I know he's gone. Know it, I know it, I know it, I know. I know he's gone, I know he's gone. Know it, I know it, I know it, I know. I know he's gone, I know he's gone. Can't see me for another problem.
Okay, I probably already should have started commenting, but I'm doing it now because that's how this is gonna work. Anyways, um, her audio is better here, clearly. Uh, the m- I mean, this is a studio, and I think the other was in a club, probably like before opening, because there's no like crowd that you hear in it. Um, but yeah, the mic is a lot better. I still wish she was a little higher in the mix, but she's clear enough that it doesn't matter. And that's, I think, just because of the mic. That just proves how bad that mic in that live was. Um, but yeah, this is what I would expect from a studio recording. All right, back to it. Back to it.
Never let your feelings show. Can't see me for another problem. Never let your feelings show.
And again, very sudden ending. All right, this song is just a refinement of the earlier one, really. I mean, not not lyrically, obviously, but style-wise, this is just pure refinement of what they already had in the first one. Still very pop punk. Um, and specifically, you can tell quite easily that this is British pop punk because punk in the UK sounds different from like punk as it develops in like say the US. And even like European punk sounds very different. Um like German punk is in a lot of ways a lot more like industrial sounding. Um, I think the closest maybe to like UK British pop punk is maybe like France. Um, Not that I've heard a lot of like French punk music in any case, but I have heard a little bit, just a little bit, and it was very much like the British stuff. Uh, Softer, lighter vocals, a lot more like pop elements as far as like the vocal production goes, with what we would typically consider to be like punk beats and rhythms. So, yeah, very distinctive. Um, I don't have anything else really to say about it. Other than that, the like lyrical content is very much early 20s. I mean, it's called 23 Never Me for a reason, but still. All right. And that is, wow, still 4 years ago. They, I think it was a lot about equipment as the difference between those two. But yeah, they have definitely refined even in just that first year quite a bit. All right, let's keep going. Got to show off your crowd.
Everybody look at me. I walk in the door, you started screaming. Calling everybody, what you here for? Move your body around like an info.
Okay, and I got to talk about this while we're at it here too. This one has a lot more like rap elements in the way she's doing her singing. It's not rap, but it's very rap like. And it's more so that than it was in the last like song that we heard, where this is still a type of like punk style, but it is very much like what they do in rap. And she's leaning on it quite hard here. That sort of broken staccato effect in the vocals is something that you see in rap, and it's something that you see in like British like punk, at least certain eras of British punk, anyways. So yeah. Um, Also, apparently they were opening for Mother Mother, which I've heard about, but never actually like heard perform. So we might have to look at them at some point. Remind me. Remind me. Anyways,
Everybody get your head to crack around. All you crazy people come and jump around. I wanna see you all on your knees, knees. You either wanna be with me or be many. Make you work hard, make you spend hard, make you.
okay. And now this part is pure pop. I mean, even uh, traditionally from what else we've seen, when how do I even want to put that? Like the vocals are typically very like pop with the instrumentation very punk. But here, even the instrumentation goes completely into like pop music, which is that sort of light rock sort of vibe. And all the like punk elements are just gone in like a snap. which I can appreciate. That is not blending styles, but mixing them into the same song to definitively separates one part of the song from another, and I think they do it pretty well right here.
She's a man eater, make you buy cars, make you cut cards, make you fall too hard in love. She walks with passion. When she talks like she can handle it. When she asks for something, boy, she means it. Even if you never ever see it. Everybody get your neck to crack around. All you crazy people come and jump around. You're doing anything to keep her by your side. Because she says she'll love you long time. Man eater, make you work hard, make you spend hard, make you want all of her love. She's a man eater, make you buy cars, make you cut cards, make you fall too hard in love. She's a man eater, make you work hard, make you spend hard, make you want all of her love. She's a man eater, make you buy cars, make you cut cards, but you never ever let her at all. Never ever let her at all. You wish you never ever met her at all. You wish you never ever met her at all. You wish you never ever met her at all. She's a man eater, a man eater. She's a man eater, a man eater. She's a man eater, make you work hard, make you spend hard, make you want all of her love. She's a man eater, make you buy cars, make you cut cards, but you never ever let her at all.
Oh, and then we get a fade. That's different for them. They've previously loved those like hard stops. And we get a few seconds of quiet at the end. Okay. Man, that was 3 years ago. I I do take a little bit of umbrage with that. The one guy from a year ago that says that they're a rock band. Because this is not like rock styling. This is very much like punk, man. And they definitely need more subscribers. They're only at like just under 46K. I think they're definitely worth more than that.
I got the dark to open up my head. Wanting to see if I'm living or dead now. I always feel like I'm gonna black out. Maybe he knows that I'm feeling it right now. Hook me up to poison. I need my face on. I feel control going down, down, down now. I'm feeling brand new. Bring me, I'll kill you. I won't forget your name tattooed on my brain. I can't fight no more. I can't fight no more. MK nothing. I don't want your drugs. I can't stand these thugs. I can't fight no more.
Okay. I want to pause to talk about this. And it starts being very like normal for them. Then they get into this part that we just got into like maybe 15 seconds ago, which is adding in like electronica elements. Uh, that like repeating vocal, which is definitely done in like software or hardware that is doing the job of the software. But either way, you can't like sing that vocally. It is a distortion effect. Um, but yeah, that's taken from like electronica, like dance, DJ music, whatever like aspect of that is the like originating source for this. But it's interesting that they've mixed that into some pop punk. I mean, it's not that far from pop punk anyways, but they're like, you know, this could help our song. Let's grab this. I like that. I really like that. Anyways, back to it.
I can't run no more, and can't nothing. I don't want your drugs. I can't stand these thugs. I'm counting up and I'm floating between. Keep feeding me, I'm a killing machine now. I see his face and it's glowing with red. Give me my gun, cause I'm coming for your head. Moving slow motion, don't feel emotion. I'm in control, he goes down, down, down now. When he hits the floor, ring, ring, you're done for. I got your face and I crossed it with red paints. I can't fight no more, I can't run no more. And can't nothing, I don't want your drugs. I can't stand these thugs. I can't fight no more, I can't run no more. And can't nothing, I don't want your drugs. I can't stand these thugs.
Okay. Okay. I have to talk about this. But man, these dudes need to take better care of their faces. I mean, they got all these blemishes on their faces. I mean, if you're not gonna do something about them, cover them with like some makeup, dude. Because I don't want to look at your blemished face this close. Okay, okay. Just saying, just saying. I mean, it's staring at us. So, hi, Lurvin. How you doing? Anyways, let's let him finish.
One of America's darkest and most disturbing secrets. Victims would spend months being brainwashed and psychologically abused. The program was used against people deemed to be enemies of the state. Suspecting innocent civilians were transformed into deadly assassins.
I can't fight no more, I can't run no more. And can't nothing, I don't want your drugs. I can't stand these thugs. I can't fight no more, I can't run no more. And can't nothing, I don't want your drugs. I can't stand these thugs.
See, and then again, it cuts off really quick. And also, I see a full 37-minute live. Man, they're tempting me. I think though last time I like included pink pop performances, I had to cover the video. We might look at that at the end. let's keep going now.
Yeah, we don't want to do anything to scare your children. That's the last thing we want to do. We don't want to scare anybody.
Do you think that you could come over? I got something want to show ya. I don't like the way I look. Read about you in a storybook. Kind of like when I lose my senses. Say your name, it sounds offensive. I don't fight, I run away. Take a ride like a ricochet. Let's have some fun, don't you want some? Let's not make guns, shoot the dead sun. Let's have some fun, don't you want some? Let's not make guns, shoot the dead I can feel that it's getting closer. Stars are falling. Keep composure. In the end, it's all a game. Live or die, you know it feels the same.
Okay, I have to pause and do some commentary. So first, video wise, I know I just talked about blemishes, so I'm gonna have to talk about these ones. All right, these are artificial. Whatever they did to like her lip and her chin there, and like her forehead, um, yeah, yeah, that none of that is like stuff we've seen in other videos. So I'm assuming they gave it to her. You see the same thing? Like there's a lesion on his arm, and you can see similar things on all of them. So I'm thinking like video wise, um, it's supposed to be that they're like infected with something. It's a little bit vague, but that's the impression that I'm getting. Otherwise, yeah, this is very much in their pop punk genre. Anyways, let's keep listening.
When I know there are consequences, hopping over big sharp fences. Nothing more than skin and bone. Never out of the danger zone. Let's have some fun, don't you want some? Let's not make guns, shoot the dead sun. Let's have some fun, don't you want some? Let's not make guns, shoot the dead
Oh wow, this is a twist. The guy doing some light, airy backing vocals.
Throw your wood on the fire, 'cause I'll burn it out. The ending is here, I'll never live it down. Let's have some fun, don't you want some? Let's not make guns, shoot the dead sun. Let's have some fun, don't you want some? Let's not make guns, shoot the dead sun.
All right, man, that was 2 years ago. All right, nothing too out of the ordinary in the comments. I always like to look every once in a while and see what the comments are like. Okay, it says Cobra as the name of the song. This looks like it's about vampires. Okay, okay. The fangs, the bloodied mouth. Come on, come on. Definitely vampires.
Get me out, spill me over. I'm alive like a tank, let me show ya. If you can't disagree, then we're going nowhere. If I die, will it be mediocre? I'm alive like a mad king cobra. Listen up, little pup, we don't ever play fair. We don't ever. When you talk, I'm asleep in a lesson. Is your brain in a decomposition? If you want, we could make you a little trophy. If you want, we could. Little sick of the noise blowing past ya. Keep it straight and we'll get you on camera. Not a fan of your lies, do you really know me? Of you, of you. Dead from inside, losing my mind. Stop the bleeding, I'll try.
Okay, I'll reiterate what I've already said. Very much a song about vampires dead inside, trying to stop the bleeding, going insane. Yeah, yeah, definitely vampire. Um, but they do like that sort of pseudo scale effect by putting the little like gems on her like eyebrows. Um, yeah, that's definitely meant as like a scale type of effect. But yeah, definitely a song about vampires, and I would totally think that this should go in like a vampire movie. Because like if they ever were to do like a World of Darkness movie, I would expect it to like include this song. Because this song is definitely with their vibes. Anyways, let's keep going.
Dead from inside, losing my mind. Stop the bleeding, I'll try. Taking my cuts are healing. Pour salt to stop me feeling so sick of disagreeing now. You're gone, there's no concealing. Swimming, the fish are feeding. Once more, my flags are bleeding now.
Also, I gotta say, is it just me or does she look like extra cute with those fangs? Just I just have to throw that out there. Okay? Oh, jeez. I am my model got all sorts of messed up there. Anyways, yeah, let's let her finish. Okay, I think they're just fading out. Anyways, musically, this is the most rock that they've ever been. There are not much in the way of like punk vibes from this one. So when you strip out the punk, all you're left with is pop and a more like rock style beat. So this is the most rock they get. All right. Anyways, let's keep going. Is this a love song? With this beat.
I'd like to sleep upon your body.
Okay. I already have to stop because we go from that hard hitting opening, and then she does these light, airy vocals, and all the sound is backed off. That is such like a great twist to open with. Start out hard, give everyone like an idea that it's gonna be a harder song, and then it's this light, airy. I'm up here singing away. Please enjoy. It's a great twist, and they're doing it right at the start to like grab everyone's attention. That makes this probably a pretty good opener. Anyways, let's keep going.
I'll take it off when I'm with you. A sentiment that feels ungodly. I'm not myself when I'm with you. Now I'm climbing up the wall. I have to go, but when you call, try coming home. I feel so small, try coming home. Thought about love.
Okay, and this part that we just had, which I need to talk about, um, that's dropping back into like pop. Man, this song is such a mix, which I guess is sort of their style at this point. But yeah, man, I like the mix that they're doing in this one.
Thought about changing. I'm taking my time before I go crazy. All I needed was your affection. Do you still call me by your name? taking my time. I thought about love. I thought about changing. I'm taking my time before I go crazy. I thought about love. I thought about changing. I'm taking my time before I go crazy.
Yeah, it's just a fade away. Okay. I just had to make sure. Man, there are so many elements pulled from so many genres in this. I mean, the guitar part is back to definitely being punk here, but like the percussion and the bass are more like maybe like light rock, pop, somewhere in that mix. Um, she's definitely doing like pop, but with touches of like rock effects and even a little bit of electronica in there. Um, yeah, yeah. I I gotta say the mix is like the best thing about this, but the blending of those genres is just great. I don't know a better word to describe it. I'm still not sold I'd call them like a rock band. They're definitely more like pop punk. But yeah, and as much as it's about like love, I mean, heck, that is the literal title. Um, I don't think this can really be called a love song per se. All right, let's keep going. Oh, now that's heavier.
I used to read alone inside all day. I never wanted to go out and play. The world won't stop for me or anyone. They said I daydream, I'm lost in space. You know I'm used to it, hated my face. For the first time in my life, I'm having fun. Nothing wrong with being different to me. You're not a monster, beauty is all I see. Red Bulls always come, go tell everyone.
Okay, I gotta pause and talk about this. Yeah, we've had almost a minute and a half of this by now. I definitely need to comment. But I gotta say, man, the mix of this hard beats in this one, I mean, instrumentally, they've pretty much dropped most of the punk sound from this one and gone more towards like hard rock. But her lyrics and her vocals are still very much pop. It is it is an interesting mix. And they somehow make it work. A lot of bands couldn't make that work. So I appreciate it. Anyways, let's let him keep going.
The nights are getting cold. We need a light. It's never too late to shine this bright. I get to be myself, and that's the truth. The world is hard on you. We'll be okay. But for a little mouse, I love the race. If I went back, I'd hug me and say you're good. Nothing wrong with being different to me. You're not a monster, beauty is all I see. Red Bulls always come, don't tell everyone. Nothing wrong with being different to me. You're not a monster, beauty is all I see. Red Bulls always come, don't tell everyone. Yeah, we need to remember what we've done since we were young. I want to come home and tell everyone what we've done. Nothing wrong with being different to me. You're not a monster, beauty is all I see. Red Bulls always come, don't tell everyone. Nothing wrong with being different to me. You're not a monster, beauty is all I see. Red Bulls always come, don't tell everyone.
Yep. I was not trying to get it to replay. Man, man. I definitely like the flow on that. Um, I was trying to find my mouse. Sorry. Uh, Jeez. I did look them up, by the way, and apparently they're actually from Glasgow, Scotland. Um, I kind of agree with what other people have said about them, which is that they're a combination of pop punk, new metal, and rock. And I mean, this shows that like new metal sort of. I mean, it's not. I don't think it actually gets to like the new metal stage. But if there's like a rock alternative to that, then this is the combination of that and like pop. Because their vocals are definitely pop. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to talk about with this. No, no, I don't think I have any other things I really want to mention. Other than now, I have a name to put to the singer. Her name is Anna Shields. Yeah, I definitely like how they've evolved because that earlier stuff was definitely pop punk, and now they've gotten a little heavier. I like the heavier stuff a little bit more. You guys should know that by now. I'll listen to almost anything, but I do like a little bit of a heavier beat in my music. It just does something for me. Anyways, let's keep going.
Got a feeling no one's leaving till we get this done.
Nobody move!
Cut the power, shut your mouth, or I will have some fun. All these voices, you've got choices, they don't know a thing. Test my theory, don't come near me, give the boss a ring.
Let's see what happens.
Now I'm smiling, inside I'm dying. Everything burns down. Jump the red light, let's have a fight on my way to you.
Where is she?
Out the darkness, Alfred Park this, I've got things to do. Die a hero or a freak show rolling into town. Can't define me, feel tough, try me, watch me stop this clown.
Poor choice of words.
Now I'm smiling, inside I'm dying. Everything burns down. Now I'm smiling, inside I'm dying. Everything burns down.
Okay, let's talk about that scream, why don't we? Yeah, obviously she's not like a growler screamer type of singer, but I mean, it's the same sort of scream as we get like from Pow from the warning when uh man, I'm totally blanking on the name of the song. Jeez. Jeez. Ah. It's one of the ones they did for MTV. And I'm totally blanking on the name of the song. I wish I could remember it. But anyways, she does a scream. It's not really like a metal scream or anything. It is very much just a scream. And yeah, that's what we get here. I could like it to be a little more musical maybe, but still, uh that is an attention grabber. And I like that these last few have definitely been harder. Uh, all right. Anyways, let's get back to it. Okay, now that's almost new metal.
Now I'm smiling, inside I'm dying. Everything burns down. Now I'm smiling, inside I'm dying. Everything burns down.
Okay, I got it. Sorry. I get distracted at the end of all these. Man, we're down to a year ago. Sorry, I'm just reading the comments. They're typical comments. Nothing that really stands out to me. But let's keep going.
My brain is running now when I think of you. I can't control myself 'cause I can see through. You lied, your eyes can see the end, and now you're on your own. Feeling like I'm on the run, escaping your truth.
Okay, I gotta say, this is a little bit like Evanescence and how they structure things. Uh, again, the punk is almost gone. All that remains is her pop vocals and like this heavier, like hard rock sort of tone. I love that mix. I gotta say. I don't think every band could pull that off, but they can definitely do it. Anyways, let's let them keep going.
Can't be controlled with these. You think I'm so naive. Yet another one bites the dust now. Let me show you how we run this town. Just keep it to yourself. You're living in doubt. My time is drying up like I'm in a drought. 'Cause I can feel you disagree with who should run the show. If you wanna make history, you're on the wrong road. Can't be controlled with these. You think I'm so naive. Yet another one bites the dust now. Let me show you how we run this town. Can't be controlled with these. You think I'm so naive. Yet another one bites the dust now. Let me show you how we run this town. Can't be controlled with these. You think I'm so naive. Yet another one bites the dust now. Let me show you how we run this town. Can't be controlled with these. You think I'm so naive. Yet another one bites the dust now. Let me show you how we run this town.
Oh, jeez. I was not trying to restart it. Yeah, and that was a month ago. Man, jeez. Ah, I mean, I've liked all of their music, but this like last year, basically, it it feels better musically to me. I mean, I actually enjoy punk, but yeah. Oh, I also wanted to mention this when we were listening to Rainbows, but I completely forgot. Um, Rainbows definitely has some like LGBTQ support vibes, um, talking about, how uh, she doesn't see monsters, just um, how did she word it? I don't think it was cuteness, but beauty, maybe. I think that might be what I would call it. Anyways, yeah, I was reminded when I was trying to think back on all the songs that they've done, because I mean we're basically at the part where we've done the last video they have up, so it's my like final thoughts on a band. Though, should we watch a little bit maybe of the live? Let's take a tiny peek at the live. I just want to see where they were in 2024 live. I like the beats. A little bit of electronic in there.
What the fuck is up, Big Bob? Go. Set me up, shut me down. I wanna kill these nuts. Don't try that. See my best for another day. No one else cares that I'm all wasted. Turn it up, say it loud. We got a cool thing
All right. All right. I think that's the only one of those I'm going to listen to for now. All right. All right. I think that gives us a good idea of what they're like live without looking at any of these. I think they would be fun to watch live. I mean, in person. When I say live like that, I mean in person. I especially like their newer stuff, which from having looked up the information on them, 2024 is when they dropped their new album. Well, the last album is probably a better way to put that. I'm assuming this Eat My Dust video is going to be part of like a new release, either an EP or an album in the future. I mean, they were using this video definitely to drop the dates, I think, when they were dropping this. Yeah, because that date would have been basically right. Anyways, I don't think they have any albums more recent. They do have all the usual things though. Anyways, let's keep going.